Hello and welcome to a new exciting Let's Play of Star Trek Online. I am your host, the Crimson Phoenix, and today we're going to go into the city on the edge of Neva. Now, of course, name is kind of just a little bit of a parody of City on the Edge of Tomorrow, but we're going to go in here. This is the next part of the storyline. Actually, we're just about at the end, I believe. Let me look back. Yeah, we're just about at the end. Just this episode, just this mission, and a couple of more. And yeah, we're going to the system of JFS 47. Yes, another 47 reference. It's going to be in the Pycanis sector block here in Hiromi. All the way over here, you got the Gateway, Erickson, Mempa, and then this system over here. So let's go on. As you remember, you know, we just got done with the Doomsday machine not too long ago. Now we're on to this one. And there's Captain Thelian of the USS Kirk. Let's see. Under attack. And boy, I need immediate assistance. Okay. It's a nice look at the ass of the ship. So yeah, still haven't changed the look on the Kitano. But honestly, I think the Unchild look is gonna work out. I don't even remember if I said I was gonna change it or not. Probably did, and probably said in last episode that I decided not to, but who's counting? So yeah, easy kill on the bird of prey. The Kirk's just way over there. Just kind of getting all the action there. Oh yeah, there's the Raptor. Got a little torpedo spread. Torpedo spread, I will say, is a really, you know, if you want a sort of a AOE with your torpedoes, that spread is what you're gonna want to look for. Alright, so that's done. Now we just got to board the Kirk. Shields down and has taken heavy damage, engines, weapon system. Klingon life signs aboard the Kirk. Alright, now we just gotta beam down. And if you see the Kirk, yeah, the Kirk is a Constitution. I think we've shown that before. It's actually the Exeter version of the Connie. So it's got, so of course, you know, upgraded Constitution. I think they named it the Kirk after James T. You know, and especially since his last ship was a Connie. Ooh. They changed this. This was a different transporter room than before. Hello. So yeah, they've upgraded this mission since last time, but then again, probably since the update of the tutorial and everything, kind of makes sense here. Let's go this way. Ooh, wow. That's a hull breach. Atmosphere is leaking. What's going on here? Kuvegma. So yeah, they went to Kuvema or Lieutenant Paris. Gotta love Klingons and their religions. Alright, so we gotta locate the captain. Oh hey, a little turbolift over here. make our way to the bridge. Oh, hello. Why are we in warp speed? Why did we go to warp? Come on now, that doesn't make any sense. Look at that. We're warp. Why are we going to warp? With atmosphere going out on that deck. Oh, we are ambushed. We are for a science survey when multiple Klingon marauders cloaked and start blasting. Blasting? Shouldn't be start firing. Shields held less than a minute, and once they went, it's okay. You saw those blasted Klingons kidnap my chief and my security chief. They must have kept one ship cloaked for extraction. Sam Paris. Huh. I need help. Let's see. Since we're starting here, you're the only ship who can chase down the Klingons. The rest. Frequency of our combat. So your ship. Okay. Return to Kitano immediately. We may be able to catch them before they leave the system. All right, time to beam out. I like how they look like there was a Klingon there. You can message from the Klingons, sir. Captain Targan. Not be delayed by a miserable Starfleet Toba. Let's see, like so. So we got more Klingons to face. Oh hey. I think the barge is disabled now. What? I had that 0 hacks. Says log on the IKS barge, sir. It appears to head to the gateway system. So it's under Federation quarantine. Well, time to warp to the gateway system. And if you think about gateway, you're gonna find out, you know, what exactly the where exactly we are here. Planet is the location of the Guardian of Forever. Anybody remember the Guardian of Forever? If you go back to the original series, you'll know who that is. So yeah, so they're here. The Guardian of Forever is here. As you can see in Star Trek Online, they've really added a lot of elements in here from the original series, from TNG, and lots of other stuff. And I gotta say, when it comes to Klingon War, it's pretty much really well done here. Of course, there's more to this than just the Klingon War. And you know, I'm gonna actually put a little more power in my engines, and this is how you can put more power to the engines here. Not that one. If you click on this button here and go to 3, you can actually manually adjust your power settings. Now I usually lock my power settings and everything, and you can just pull this up. This will do engines, and I usually do it for most escorts, but since this isn't, well, I mean it's an escort, but like most escorts here, and those are boarding parties. You don't want to get too many. You want to watch out a lot of times with those boarding parties. What those boarding parties do is they disable your subsystems and they kill some of the crew. And if they get to your subsystems, well, then you'll be in trouble, especially if they disable something like your shields or your weapons or both. So let's see. Now we're on to the Gateway Planet. 150. As resistance and the crew first discovered the Guardian Inferno. Let's see. It's an ancient artifact that allows those who activate it to travel back in time. It was deemed too dangerous to study, so what limits there might be to its power. So yeah, and as you can see, I mean, majority of this plays is pretty much, you know, from the original series. They got they got everything, you know, worked out the way it was in the original series on its looks and such. So yeah, they've done a really good job with a lot of the map sequences and such here. I still find it interesting, though, even now, how this place, you know, kind of reminds me of an ancient Roman ruin area. Damn, I could not think there for a moment. Pretty much on your way down here, it's I think they've changed this as well. They've actually added a lot more ruins on here, which I'm impressed about. At least I think they added more. I don't remember. But the one thing I'm noticing here that they changed is they've kind of downgraded the everything here. Oh no, wait, they did change it, I think. They've downgraded most of the officers here because there used to be, you know, a lot more Klingon officers and stuff here, and it's mostly warriors except for looks like this one officer. Oh, that's not an officer. That's a Tahar master. Suck the energy out of you. And he's got a bat lift. And I totally got that. What is that? Oh, okay. Tactical kit that gives a plus to personal shield. So we're finding stuff new here that I did not know about. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. And there it is, the Guardian of Forever. Which, yeah, the Guardian Forever. Well, okay, that was just random on all the ashes there.
I know all. I am my own beginning, my own ending. I was here before your sun burned hot, and I will be here long after.
Yeah, that's the Guardian of Forever. This gigantic artifact. And the voice is, I believe, actually from the original series. You can ask it, you know, many questions. Who are you? What are you?
I know all.
I'll answer that. Who made you?
Seekers in search of a question. Shapers creating a dream. Explorers who believed a universe was too small. I answer as simply as your level of understanding makes possible. The one known as Marl Paris. finds her future in the time before her time. She is the Kuvok Maw. Her people follow her footsteps before she has made them.
If you remember back in Star Trek Voyager, the little prophecy, the Kuvok Ma, the people follow her footsteps before she even made them. Take a guess where this leads, where that leads up to. Right where we are. What happened if
Her
it was
presence
rescued?
in her past alters the river of time. Those who took the Kuvok Maw are conquering before the warriors arrive. They have brought the weapons of your world to a time that will be helpless to resist them. Your reality, your world, your beginning, all that you know is gone. Bring the future to the past, or lose the present. You will need your vessel to face the challenges.
Now we know what we must do. Gotta use the Guardian, and before we do that, this is kind of a two-part mission. So this is part 1. And yeah, I say two-part mission, yeah, because you'll see. So here we are. We hail Quinn. We let him know, Bavad, let Quinn know that Bavad entered the Guardian portal with Lieutenant. Let's see. Let's make news. Contacting Starfleet intelligence to see what our next move should be. For now, no further action with the Guardian. Yeah, but we don't have to. But luckily, we don't have to wait very long. Because, let's see, well, first let's see here. What would be... you know what? The disruptor full rifle
Congratulations.
would be good. So yeah, now we get to level 22. And we're not done yet. Now we're on with Past and Perfect. Well, yes. We get to use the Guardian's portal to follow Bavat and rescue Paris. And here's the little rewards here. The efficient impulse engine. I think I might use that and switch it out instead of what I'm currently using. So that's a pretty good weapon. The paratrinic shield is also a pretty good shield. But there's also these weapons here. And yes, Federation Type 1 phaser. If you remember the really small phaser that came out before the Type 2, that's what the Type 1 is. Even though Type 1, well, actually, you can kind of see the image. The other type of weapon, the other type of rewards in there is the Plasma Disruptor Hybrid weapons. There's only 2 of these, which is the Plasma Disruptor Hybrid Beam and the Dual Heavy Cannon. It's pretty much, a hybrid of the Plasma Disruptor. Plasma giving off a DOT, damage to target, plasma fire that will go on a target, while the Disruptor part of it will of course deal Disruptor damage. And that will, of course, bring down the damage resistance. So yeah, those are some of the reward items we can choose. We're more likely going to get another level. I'm going to assume. Yeah, we're going to get another level out of this. After this, we're going to be level 23 here. So yeah, really, you don't really need to, leave this place. You can just get the mission back here and then just use the portal. Step through the portal and enter the river of time. The only thing we need now is pretty much the Doctor Who theme song and the TARDIS running around us. Let's see. Chronometers show that we've been transported to the year 2270. Appears that the history files has been altered. This is the point in time which the Enterprise and all aboard are lost. This defeat sparks a series of events that led to the downfall of the effort. Yeah, that's all wrong. Bavad's changing history already. Warvig, I'm reading the Enterprise. And yes.
Unknown ship. This is the USS Enterprise. Please respond.
If you recognize him, and if you know our time, we are going to save the original series Enterprise. Text message. Text. No, we're friendly. Here to help. We have with them, the less chance we have in altering the timeline ourselves. So yeah, I'm gonna go in here. If you remember the D7s that we were flying earlier, is the Enterprise. God, I love using the point defense system. Where you going, Warpig? Oh, you warping away. And yeah, you get that little accolade. You save the Enterprise. Damage, so let's kind of repair that. And yeah, it's the Enterprise. NCC 1701.
Unknown vessel, this is Commander Spock of the USS Enterprise. Thank you for your assistance.
Let's see, is asking us to identify ourselves. I recommend we do not respond. Contact we have with anyone at this time would be considered a violation of Temporal Prime Directive. I'm pretty sure if we go back to if we go back to Drazana, thinking about all the Caitians, all the Rigelians and other species that we've seen, I'm pretty sure the Temporal Prime Directive has been violated more so than someone's ass. So let's pursue the Warvig. Pretty much we're going to be just warping away and going to the... What was that system? Olam Dreg? Oleum solar system. Or Oleum, where is that? Is that in... Oh, I guess that's in the Hiromi cluster over here. Anyway, so yeah, we gotta find the Warvig and destroy any of its escorts. We gotta disable it and such. There she is. I have a log on Lieutenant Paris' comm signal. Alright, so let's see. Over there. At 100% again. There we go. And she's disabled. Time to board. Kick some Klingon ass. Let's see. Reading Lieutenant Paris' comm signal in the Klingons mess hall. Can't get it. We best liberate her from the captors ourselves. Alright, so. bit of a ways to go from here. And oh hey, what do you know? Old and new century Klingons here. Some of these still augment. Let's see, still affected by the augment. It appears we arrive at a time period where it has not yet be fully cured. Which, yeah, you know, because, you know, if we remember, you know, in Enterprise, that was when all the Klingons were augmented. And in the original series, you know, they looked more human, which, you know, makes sense and everything. So it's a wonder, you know, how are they, you know, how did they cure it? And do that a little bit early there, and ooh, force field. Remember, Lieutenant Perry, just beyond the force field. Control field is located on the bridge, sir. You will need to go there to deactivate. Okay, yeah. Which I'm gonna go ahead and let all the Klingon players or future Klingon players, I should say, out there know. This isn't the interior of a Raptor, or is it the interiors of a Klingon ship? The interiors mainly are pretty much what you see in the, if you remember the Doomsday mission last episode. That's pretty much the actual way the bridges are supposed to be. Especially since a Raptor, it's just a little bit more bigger than a Klingon bird of prey. Alright, the view screen is down. Yeah, hey, it's Captain Bavad. Who's attacking us with a bat'leth? You know I'm gonna use this and suck the life right out of you. Truly a worthy foe. I will speak with you, warrior to warrior. Yeah, I'm not your enemy, Commander. That's what you will. What we hear. Friends here was forecast. Let's go. Time traveling beings. On that temporal war. No puppets. Klingon refused to help. They told us many things about the future in their attempt to gain our allegiance. Let's see. Listed. And since then, a group of Klingons has used that knowledge to guide the Empire. Okay. Meryl Paris. She walks in her we walk in her footsteps before she made them. Her destiny is to be the one who cures the Klingon people. She'll wash away the stain of the augmented. Aha! So that, let's see. She's been here let's see. Been here 2 months already. Yes, and we're beginning to see results. It has a unique genetic sequence that has allowed my physicians to completely transform us back to the almighty warriors we once were. We will be registerless and honorless. We will be Klingon. Okay. Which kind of makes sense because, you know, Paris, Meryl Paris, you know, she's a mixture between Klingon genes and human genes, so more likely, because of that, they could probably, you know, distinguish one and the other. And did we get more? Yeah, we did. We got more triples. You know, while I'm thinking about this, I'm actually gonna be just a little bit different and give her that weapon. All right. So yeah, we got all this that we can talk to Bavad about. We'll clean out super. Most of them are crazed by their contact with the augmented dimension progress. Leah tells me they were experimented on by a man named Amar Singh. Let's see, they would do anything killing. Let's see, who are we dealing with? It's my greatest change to see him. Come face to face with my future self, and I see they'll walk a path of great dishonor. So it's kind of ironic, because I mean, he knows he's gonna walk this path, but he does so anyway. Saying that Merle will to you. Become time travel is such a tricky thing. I understand why Klingon intelligence hates predestination paradoxes so. And holy. Alright, so that happened. Uno momento. Alright, we're back, and god damn it. So that was the thing. My net decided to just take a little bit of a vacation, and now we're back here. We already know where this goes. Let's see, what's a predestination paradox? Everyone who knows quantum mechanics or anything to do with time traveling knows this. When one travels back in time, one may cause or undo the reason for the journey. Anything we do now may alter the reality that you know. Then again, the reality we know could not exist unless we're here at this time and place. So pretty much predestined paradox is pretty much when, you know, you see your future self and then you know that in the future you're gonna have to do this. Otherwise, you know, if you don't do it, you know, it may mess up the timeline. In this case, however, you know, we know it's gonna happen, and you know, if something, you know, will change. And honestly, if, you know, the Federation fell, well then, why were we able to talk to Quinn, you know, before we came in here? Let's see, not to let's see. I would advise you not to volunteer for many more time travel missions, Commander. They tend to complicate your life. Yeah, look at the doctor. He time travels all the time, and he is complicated. See your defenders of the Kuvema. You will find Ambassador Bavant at her side. He will not surrender her without fight. Give him a good death. That is all any Klingon desires. So we're gonna let him. We're gonna let him beam away. While we. Oh wait, gotta lower the force field. Yeah, as you can see, by the way, this bridge was more for a Klingon bird of prey. So, yeah, it's a lot smaller than what the Raptors should be. Anyways, so let's see. Hopefully, we don't have any other mishaps like that. But you know, little mishaps always are fun. All right, so here we are. We'll Klingon to fight. All warriors again, except for there's the man himself, Ambassador Bavant. All right, so he was vaporized. I guess that was the best death a Klingon could get. We get a small hypo, and then we get, ooh, wow, Partial Mark 5 with plasma and PBKB, which PBKB is basically a defense with knockbacks. So let's lower the force field. Let's see, I didn't appreciate being held captive, but if I can help the Klingons, I'm glad to do so. Think this way, Commander. If we find peace here, there's hope for the future. Don't harm you. Remember, genetics have the genetic samples they need for me, and I'm more than ready to get back to our time. Alright, so alright, so so let's see, that was done. Let's see. I'm transporting off the Warvig. Let's see. Can't leave the ship here. Its technology is far too advanced for this time period. Should destroy the Warvig, which we will. And honestly, though, I really don't see why we can't just, tow the Warvig, but I guess it, I guess it can't be helped. A good kill, I would think. We just gotta warp back to the gateway system and get the hell out of here. Soldier should just be a simple thing, and there's a temporal anomaly right there. Guys open a portal, but there are Klingon ships blocking the way. Now let's Captain putting it on screen. Oh, and that lovely ship of yours are staying here. We'll have a grand time dissecting both of them. Now we'll give. I'm like hell. I'm gonna surrender. It's the Enterprise! There's a little fight right next to the original series Enterprise. That's kind of cool there. I guess we don't owe them anymore. Command Spark says they can assist us. It's due that we came through the portal open, and we wishes to speak to you. Audio link now.
I am not unfamiliar with time travel, Captain. We will endeavor to engage the Klingons until you can escape. Live long and prosper.
Let's see. So open a return portal for us. Come on, we should. Let's see. And definitely use the portal. The portal we shall. Now you see, this is a sort of mission that is really cool. I will, however, say that even though they have the Star Trek Enterprise, the NX and the uniforms in here and everything, I must say, I wish there was a mission for Enterprise in here. I only say that because, honestly, I don't care what most people say, I loved Enterprise. The Enterprise series was a really, really good series, and this thing is loading slow. That's alright, though. Give it a few minutes. It's probably got to catch up on stuff. But yeah, anyway, yeah, the Enterprise series, really, really good series. It started off kind of, second season, it was alright. It could have been a bit better. The third season was really good, especially with the Xindi. The fourth season, however, well, we kind of don't know what happened there.
Time has resumed its shape. All is as it was before.
Okay, Master Sign, link to your tricorder. Let's see. Drop one. Return duty. You've ended thread 2. We do have some questions. Time travel is not a routine mission, Oh yeah, do not be surprised if you get a visit from the Department of Temporal Investigations. Predestination paradoxes can be troubling for them. I'm pretty sure if they are troubling for for Klingon intelligence, they're probably just as much, if not more, troubling for the Department of Temporal Investigations. So yeah, as you know, if you have a predestined paradox, and you end up going in time travel, do not be surprised if you get a visit. So yeah, that's the mission. It does want to talk to you about how the description of the USS Kitando is now showing up in the USS Enterprise mission logs. Telling them you didn't have time to report for debriefing. You didn't have time. Love how they kind of did that. Anyways, we're gonna pick out the Federation Type 1 phaser. I do believe this kind of levels up with you.
Congratulations, Commander.
And yeah, take a look. We're already at level 23. Now the next mission, Temporal Ambassador. Two things that has something to do with time travel, all in here. And this mission, I will say, there is a bit of a special reward here, and since I kind of peeked at it a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and show y'all. The next reward is, if you remember these, yesterday's Enterprise from the Next Generation, and if you look at this, you are going to be correct that our next free ship coming from a mission, and if you don't know this ship, you can look it up online in Google or Memory Alpha. It's the Ambassador class starship, the Ambassador class support cruiser. I do want people to know that there is a level 5. There is a tier 5 version. Unfortunately, I believe you're gonna have to get it from the fleet bank, from your fleet's shipyard. But there is a tier 5 Ambassador class starship. If you want to pick that up, you can. They haven't really made any sort of a refit for, I believe, but you can. But I think they may be looking into making a refit version of the Ambassador, or at least another skin. I'm not too sure. But anyways, that's going to be our next reward, and I may use the Ambassador class starship. Not too sure. I may just stick with the Kitano with where it is right now. Anyway, that's our next mission, Temporal Ambassador. We're gonna see lots of that. Oh, we got new duty officers. And yeah, every level you get, we're gonna you of course, as you may remember, get duty officer packs and everything. So we just got this. Next level, we're gonna be getting tactical initiative. I'll get more on that once we reach that level. But anyway, we're level 23, nearly at the halfway point, because after that, we got 25 more levels to go. We got at least 27 levels to go before we reach level 50. Let's see what we get out here. Bartender, projectile weapons, and okay. And I think I already got someone from projectile weapons in here. Oh yeah, I do. Can I add another one in here, I wonder? Okay, yeah, I can. That's good. Alright. So, that's it for today. I'm your host, the Crimson Phoenix, and hang on, before I got a brace for impact, I'm gonna actually add her in there to increase the damage resisting buff for that. Anyway, yeah, I'm your host, the Crimson Phoenix, and I bid y'all a good day.